Hello, very good morning and welcome to Adavan Newspaper Highlights. Today, Friday, 24th of February 2017. This is Edward with the highlights of today's English newspapers. As usual, we have leading 3 daily newspapers for the highlights. Daily Mirror, Daily News and Ceylon Today. Firstly, let's have a look on the Daily Mirror. The main headline says, Vimal's request to act as a separate entity. UPFA says will consider written appeal. UPFA General Secretary and Minister Mahinda Amaravira said yesterday that his party could consider JNP leader Vimal Weerawansa's request to operate as an independent party if a written request was made to that effect. It was later learned that the request letter of Mr. Weerawansa was dispatched to the UPFA General Secretary. ISAC will be held as planned. The International Schools Athletic Competition, organized by the Lyceum International School, will be held as planned on February 25, despite rumours of a security threat at the Mahinda Rajapaksa Stadium in Diagama, where the competition is to be held, Lyceum Director Nithika Guerrero said. And the highlight says, NASA discovers 7 Earth-sized planets where life is possible. Astronomers have found a nearby solar system with 7 Earth-sized planets, 3 of which circle their parent star at the right distance for liquid surface water, boasting the prospect of discovering extraterrestrial life. Research published on Wednesday showed. China, Pakistan, Ukraine, Russia, Israel supplied us arms, says Gota. Former Defense Secretary Gotabaya Rajapaksa said China, Pakistan, Ukraine, Russia and Israel were the countries that supplied military equipment in the fight against terrorism at that time, whereas India helped immensely in the provision of training for the security forces. He said 80% of Sri Lanka military's overseas training had been provided by India over the years, yet it could not supply weapons due to the Tamil Nadu factor. Ex-DIG Anura Senanayake to be quizzed by CID over abductions. The CID told a Colombo magistrate yesterday that their investigations into an incident of abduction of several persons by the unidentified groups in Colombo and the surrounding areas in 2009 had revealed that former Western Province DIG Anura Senanayake had prevented the CCD from arresting former Navy Lieutenant Commander Sampath Dayananda. Secondly, let's move to Daily News. The main headline says, Basil's Malwana land for sale. Thirukumar set to be joint owner. Minimum bid set at 208 million rupees. A 16-acre land in Malwana set to be owned by former Economic Development Minister Basil Rajapaksa and Thirukumar Nadesan is up for sale. Following a court order, the property is to be auctioned on March 29. The minimum bid has been set at 208 million rupees after the valuation department valued the property at 208 million rupees. Colombo Port listed among world's 30 best ports. The Colombo Port has gained 23rd position among the world's 30 best ports according to the Alpha Liner International Standardization Program. Earlier, the Colombo Port occupied the 26th position in 2015 according to this standardization computed on the basis of container handling operations. Mahinda Rajapaksa calls on President to condemn CBK. Incumbent President Maithripala Sirisena should condemn former President Chandrika Bandaranaike's allegations publicly that war widows face sexual exploitation by members of the army among others, former President Mahinda Rajapaksa in a statement said yesterday. NFF cannot be accepted as one independent party, says Prime Minister. The National Freedom Front, led by MP Vimal Weerawansa, cannot be accepted as an independent party in Parliament. However, the 5 members could be accepted as 5 independent members in the opposition, said Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe in Parliament yesterday. Finally, let's move to Ceylon Today. RTI Commission lacks funds. Received only 1.8 million rupees to date. Questions have arisen regarding the functionality of the recently established Right to Information Commission, which is expected to play a key role in enabling implementation of the Right to Information Act. MR hits out at CBK. Former President Mahinda Rajapaksa in a statement hit out his predecessor Chandrika Bandaranaike Kumaratunga for vilification of the army, stating that soldiers are sexually harassing war widows in the north. The statement made by Mrs. Chandrika Kumaratunga to a foreign correspondent in Colombo last week to effect that war widows in Sri Lanka now face widespread sexual exploitation by members of the army among others is a matter of grave concern. ONUR refutes army claims. The Office for National Unity and Reconciliation, headed by former President Chandrika Bandaranaike Kumaratunga, denied that Kumaratunga had made the statement as alleged by Army Media Director Brigadier Roshan Senaviratne, adding that at no point did she mention or accuse the military as a whole of sexual exploitation of women in the north. Payagala death tolls now 16. The body of a 12-year-old girl believed to have been a victim of last Sunday's Payagala boat tragedy has also been found washed ashore early yesterday morning at the Katurugunda area, police said. With that, let's come to an end of today's paper highlights. We will come with more news tomorrow morning. Thanks for listening to other newspaper highlights.